Happy evening. Let's take a nice breath in together. Letting your body unwind. Oh, feels so good to unwind. Let's move our necks. Oh, so much tension from all the busyness going on. Let's say hello to our bodies. I want you to actually take your hands. You're going to open up your heart and you're going to breathe. Then we do my favorite heart opener, which is where we take our hands together and we go behind our necks. And then we just breathe into the heart. So just breathing in and out. Loud exhale always helps the nervous system. So breathing in and out. One more, breathing in and out. Anything that's stuck in that heart, we just moving it out tonight, my friend. So guess what? I did not want to do this practice tonight. I did not want to come and do this practice. And my heart led me here. So my mind and my body were like, I just want to go to bed. My heart led me here. So you may feel like this sometimes, where you don't want to do your practice at night, but your heart's going to lead you. And I'm going to invite you to keep listening because your heart will always guide you to where you need to go. So let's drop in tonight. Let's call in our angels. Let's call in our guides. Call in all the beautiful people you want to call in tonight. Obviously, we're going to call in Joan of Arc. We always call her in. It feels like, the burdens feel really heavy on my shoulders. So when my shoulders hurt, it's because like there's some sort of emotional burden. So it's like, who do we want to call in to support with that tonight? Immediately, I feel Christ. Christ is one of my greatest partners in releasing and holding my burdens. So it's calling Christ. We're calling any other guides that are here for you, specifically for your work, your purpose, your mission. We're going to call them all in and through the divine light to come and sit and hold space with us. There we go. So let's prep our bodies so we can receive easier tonight. So we're going to bless our ears so we may hear what needs to be heard. We're going to bless our third eye that we can see visions, hear God, work with our spiritual team. We're going to bless our lips so we speak only what needs to be spoken. Breathing in, breathing out. So we're going to drop in tonight and ask, what is the work? What is the work? Okay, well, it's the analogy of why also my neck is hurting because I slipped on ice tonight and literally flew in the air, landed straight on my back, just like in the movies. And ever since then, it's like my neck has just been, it hurts so bad, right? Also, just this energetic burdens that seem to be on my shoulders right now. So, the message is, how often do you feel like you slip and land flat on your back? Just knocks the wind right out of you, right? So we're going to go through a visual tonight. So I want you to drop into your heart. That means take your eyes down into your heart. Right here, right here, right here. Come here with me. There we go. Okay, so now that you're here, I want you to ask your gifts, your spiritual gifts, ask your angels, ask God to show you an experience lately that just knocked the wind right out of you. Feels like you were walking, maybe even you were being careful and you slipped and you just got knocked out. Let's bring that moment here. So we're just going to wrap it in light. We're going to put on the altar. We're just going to sit with it for a minute. We're going to sit with it. And I want you to look at it out of like an out-of-body experience, looking at it like you are a witness, not the player, right? So you're not the player in the game, you're witnessing the game. You are a witness to this experience, not the player, okay? So we're going to pull ourselves out, look on down, and we're going to ask God to show you what good has come from this crash. What good came from this? Right? Like if we were to just take my experience of slipping tonight and falling, is that I actually like made a really hot bath for myself tonight, and I just soaked my neck. I've been putting oil on my neck. I've just been like loving on it. I've got a heat pack I'm going to sleep with. So like the good is like I'm actually just really caring for my body right now. There's always something good that comes from a fall. There's always something good that comes from when you get the wind knocked out of you. We're going to ask God to show it to you, because when you can see it, you can release the frustration and the anger and the bitterness is attached to that moment. Okay? If you can see the silver threads, it will help you release it. Otherwise, we're just carrying these bad experiences around with us, right? So I'm going to play you some sound, and I want you to ask God to show you. So you're going to say like, there's no right way to do this. I'm just going to give you a template, okay? So it's going to sound something like, God, I need you to show me how I can, first of all, release this situation so I can look at it from above. So it's almost like we have to first figure out how you can get out of it, because it's really hard when you're the player of it. It's really hard to pull out. So the first question is, how do I pull myself away from the situation so I can see it more clearly? You can hear that answer first. So let's get that answer first. You're going to see it, you're going to hear it, you're going to know it, you're going to feel it. There we go. Okay, so now you're going to ask God, can you show me the good that has come from this fall, from this, my wind being knocked out, from this hard experience? Show me the good. So I'm going to be quiet while you receive. And I want you to know that you're going to see it in visions, you're going to hear it, you're going to feel it, you're going to know it. Okay? One or all? Asking God to show you the good that has come from this. One more. And out. There we go. All right. So if you didn't see it, then this is the request. Right before you fall asleep tonight, you're going to ask God to show you. Show me the good. Show me the purpose that came from this really hard experience. Show it to me in my sleep, or show me when I wake up. When we don't receive right here, that doesn't mean you're never going to receive it, but you got to keep asking, right? You got to ask. The more you ask, the more you receive, right? So just breathing in. Now I want you to imagine if this experience has tethers inside of you, like it's being held inside of you, that we're gonna untether all the tethers that are attached to you. Oh, so yawning when we untether is actually how we release energy. So every time I yawn, I know I'm releasing energy. So if you yawn, that's fantastic. All right, so we're just gonna let it come off of our bodies. Then we're going to wrap it in so much love and so much light, asking God to take it away. And then I want you to imagine this beautiful light being poured over your body, healing any holes that are left over. There we go. One more. And out. Okay. All right, we're going to wrap you from the crown of your head all the way down to the toes of your feet, handing you over to the divine to be held in love, in wholeness, and in light. And I will see you in the morning.